All right, let me show you guys how to make a better than average grilled cheese. First up, get 2 slices of quality white sandwich bread. For cheeses, we want American for melting, cheddar for more flavor, and American for more melting. Instead of butter, we're using homemade mayo, which browns better and provides a lot of flavor. Get a griddle over medium heat and throw on your bread. Next up, add your cheeses and your top layer of bread. Just listen to that beautiful browning. You can lightly press down if you want better browning on the bottom. After a couple minutes, you can give it a flip. And look at this beautifully browned grilled cheese. I like to flip it one more time just to make sure that cheese is completely melted through. Move it to a cutting board and you have to cut it into triangles. You can do the cool cheese pool thing, but there's something else that I like to do first. Put the cheesy insides on the griddle face down to get some extra crispy edges. Now tell me you'll ever skip this step again. So there we have it. That's how you make a better than average grilled cheese.
Whoever thought about taking kale and turning it into a chip is genius. Let's make crispy ranch kale chips. First, let's toss our kale in some olive oil and then add this ranch seasoning. And just a pinch of salt and pepper because the ranch is already flavorful. Air fry for 7 minutes at 325. Try it. You might like it.
Hi guys, my boyfriend's obsessed with chips and guac from Chipotle, so while he took our dog on a walk, I thought I'd make him some real quick. So I didn't have any tortilla chips, so I decided to make them myself. I just combined 2 cups of maseca with 1.5 cups of cold water, and then I rolled that into a ball. Using the tortilla press that my mother-in-law gave me, I'm going to press it into a small corn tortilla, and then I'm going to remove it very gently from the plastic so I don't rip it. I cut the dough into triangles and then fried it at 325 degrees for just 2 to 3 minutes. Next, it's time to move on to the guac. So you're going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil, 3 smashed cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of red onion, 1 fresh sliced jalapeno, and about 2 tablespoons of salt. You're going to mash that into a paste and add your avocado. Today I used 2 medium Hass avocados, which I scooped out with a spoon, and then I added about 1 lime. And top it off with some red onion, tomato, and cilantro, and then find out that your boyfriend went to Chipotle all by himself, and this is you with your guac and him with his guac. So Chipotle, please sponsor me. I didn't stand a chance.
School's out, restaurants are closed. It's time you learned how to cook. Let's do lunch. Loaf of bread. Cut 2 holes. Remove most of the bread from inside the holes. Be sure not to break through. Cover 2 pieces of bacon with a paper towel. Into the microwave for 2 minutes. Chop the crispy bacon. Grab 2 eggs, shredded cheese, mashed avocado, can of beans drained, and a piece of ham cut in half. Add ham, tablespoon of avocado, beans, cheese. Repeat for second hole. Press everything down using the back of your spoon. Gently slide egg into hole. Into the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes or until it's cooked the way you like it. Add bacon in chives, cut in half, 1 for you, 1 for your mom.
Don't you dare throw those away. We're making the best banana bread. I can't stress it enough. Measure like this. Sweet. Best way to measure. 1.5 cups all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt. 3/4 cup unsalted butter. Make sure the butter's softened, not melted. 1 cup packed light brown sugar. Cream, medium speed, 2 minutes. 2 eggs. 1 teaspoon vanilla. Ripe bananas. The batter's gonna curdle. Don't you worry. Funnel in the flour, low speed until combined. That way you don't make a mess. Spray 9x5 loaf pan. 45 minutes to 1 hour. Oh yeah.
It's finals week, and I got 1 pan pasta for you. It only takes 6 ingredients, but it's so good it doesn't even matter. You can get 4 cloves of garlic, smash them, peel them, mince it, a whole red onion, or purple, whatever that is, and then slice them, and then get a whole container of cherry tomatoes and cut them in half. And you're going to get about 8 to 10 ounces of whatever pasta. I got some leftover fettuccine. You're going to throw the onions, tomatoes, garlic, and see me, you want to make it into the pot. That's why my stove is always a mess, but check me. I cleaned it. Sparkling. And then you're going to put some basil, like a handful. I don't know how much that is. Maybe like, yeah, just a handful. And then go with 4 cups of chicken stock. I'm using the little powdered stock. You could use whatever. And I spilled again, as you can see. And you're going to go ahead and bring that up to a simmer. You're going to simmer it for like 10 to 12 minutes. And you're going to come out with this. Easy. Yes, sir.
I've made these hummus quesadillas like 4 times this week already. They're so easy and totally addictive. All you need is some hummus and some tortillas. These are grain-free ones from Siete, but any kind works. And then you're just gonna spread a thin layer of hummus on one side of both tortillas. You can add pretty much any toppings you want. I went for some sliced red onions and some chopped up spinach and then a little bit of paprika on top, which just adds a little, I don't know, zest and pop and a little bit of spice, and then some fine grained sea salt, of course. And then you just put the tortillas together so the hummus sides are touching and drizzle some olive oil into a pan on high heat. Cook it until it's brown and toasty on both sides, and that's it. It's literally that easy. The hummus gets all melty and gooey like cheese, but it's dairy-free and packed with protein. You gotta try.
How to make the best fast food burger at home? The Smash Burger. Get 5 ounces of ground beef, form them into 2 equal sized balls. Sprinkle with salt, fresh ground pepper too, and just give them a roll around. Well seasoned balls. Get a ripping hot cast iron or griddle. Get a nice sturdy spatula, meat right on the griddle. Immediately smash it. And don't you dare touch those burgers while the crust is forming. We need that Maillard reaction to occur. Touching them is gonna ruin that. Flip your spatula upside down and scrape. Scrape and flip, and look at that beautiful crust on there. Cheese. For the bun, you gotta get a Martin's potato roll. Soft and delicious. You toast that bun, top of the other. Hit that toasted bun with some spicy burger sauce. Add your burger patty. I'm feeling some pickled onions tonight. And that's gonna be better than any fast food burger out there. Absolutely heavenly. Super easy dinner for 2 for under $10. Let's go.
Pot, 1.5 cups of water, half a cup of milk, splash of oil, bring to a boil, cheddar broccoli noodles, $1 at Walmart, reduce heat, simmer for 10 minutes. Chicken, $8, flatten, oil both of them. Take basil, oregano, thyme, and some Italian seasoning. Coat your chicken. Do that to both sides. Take your skillet, oil it enough to coat the whole bottom. A little more than medium heat. Don't forget to stir the noodles. You want it to make this sound. Cook for 3 minutes. Broccoli, $1 Giant Eagle. Microwave for 6 minutes. Flip your chicken. You want to see color. Let cook for 3 more minutes. Noodles should look like that when they're done. Turn down the heat on the chicken. Butter in, baste your chicken. Finished product. Serve to your babe.
Okay, hi guys, this is how I make my steak. Make sure you get the thin slice one, you know, whatever. First add salt, then add pepper. I only have lemon peppers, so whatever. Then add some garlic. Love garlic. Then add some sazon, you know, just a little bit. Massage it in. Look at that. Individually season all of them. Then after you've seasoned them all individually, grab some mojo. Make sure you shake it up. Always shake it up. Don't forget that shit. Oh shit. Ooh, ah. And just pour it in. Oh yeah. Now you can let it marinate, but I don't really have time for that, so I'm gonna just stick it in there and wait a sec. Okay, and that's how I make my steak. Duet me if you try this. Okay, hi guys, this is how I make my steak. Make sure you get the thin slice one, you know, whatever. First add salt, then add pepper. I only have lemon peppers, so whatever. Then add some garlic. Love garlic. Then add some sazon, you know, just a little bit. Massage it in. Look at that. Individually season all of them. Then after you've seasoned them all individually, grab some mojo. Make sure you shake it up. Always shake it up. Don't forget that shit. Oh shit. Ooh, ah. And just pour it in. Oh yeah. Now you can let it marinate, but I don't really have time for that, so I'm gonna just stick it in there and wait a sec. Okay, and that's how I make my steak. Duet me if you try this.
Living in the kids' food paradise. We're making chicken fingers. Now let's go! So get your flour dredge ready. 1 whole egg with a teaspoon of soy sauce. 1.5 cups panko breadcrumbs. Season it up with some rosemary salt. If you know, you know. Mix it in. Just some chicken breast cut into nice little strips. First into the flour. Coat it thoroughly. Just shake off the excess. Now the egg. Chicken takes a swim. Coat that nicely. Straight into the panko. Dip it and flip it and press. Medium heat pan and a generous amount of olive oil. Did I just say olive oil? I meant avocado. Chicken in, always lay away. 2.5 minutes and flip. Oh yeah. Another 2.5 minutes and drain. Tiny bit of finishing salt. Rest. 2.5 minutes. I'm dipping this in my burnt shallot and curry mayo from the last post. Well, this is exciting. Oh my God. The chicken with that mayonnaise, next level. You know I love you. And I'm out.
Garlic Parmesan wings. Set the oven to 400 degrees. Then take a whole head of garlic and chop it in half. Place it inside a piece of foil and season with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and place it into the oven for 40 minutes. Then for the sauce, we're going to use mayonnaise, oregano, thyme, basil, chili flakes, salt, and pepper. We're also going to use the garlic, so take it out of the oven after 40 minutes, and the cloves should be able to pop out just like that and turn it into a paste, and then place that into the sauce. Then we're going to add a tablespoon of honey and a tablespoon of lemon juice and mix that up till it looks like that. Then get the frying oil ready, set the heat to 375 or it's ready when the bubbles form around the chopstick. Then place in there about 2 pounds of chicken wings and fry that. It's going to take about 13 minutes. While we're waiting for that to cook, we're going to cut and peel the carrots and flip the wings about halfway through. Then to a bowl, add the sauce. And when the wings are done, add them to a paper towel lined plate. And then throw them into the bowl with the sauce and toss them until they're all coated. Then serve with ranch and carrots. Japanese fried chicken or chicken karaage. Start that chicken thigh, you already know what's going on. Cut up into little slices. You want it to be like strips. That's how they look when you get at a restaurant. Throw into a bowl. Then into that bowl, this is going to be the marinade. Minced garlic, ginger, soy sauce, and rice wine vinegar. Mix it up and let that sit. However much time you got is perfect. Then into a bowl goes a bunch of cornstarch. This is going to be the coating for the chicken. And this is the difference in Japanese fried chicken or karaage. That's why it's so much crispier, because it's only cornstarch. And when you set the chicken aside, you're going to want to avoid stacking like me and make one layer. And as always, I made a mess. And into your wok pan or whatever you have, do like 1.5 inches of oil, maybe an inch. We're going to shallow fry these or whatever. And once it comes up to heat, check with the chopstick. If it bubbles around, it's ready. And they're done after about 5 to 7 minutes or when they're golden brown. Take them out. I had to do 2 batches. Place it onto a paper towel lined plate. Finish it with lemon. But could we appreciate this lighting real quick? God damn. Yes, sir.